The sun ain't up, but I'm already awake. Boots hit the ground, no time for a break. A hammer in hand, sweat on my brow. It's the same hard road, just a different plow. I've seen the sparks fly, felt the grind, the weight of the world on this back of mine. But I don't bow and I don't quit. I was made for this, every damn bit. I got steel in my veins and calloused hands to prove. Built this life on blood and grit, I've got nothing left to lose. The weight of the world won't bring me down. I stand my ground in this factory town. Through the fire, through the pain, I've got steel in my veins. The whistle blows, it's a brand new day. The same old grind, but I'm here to stay. The clang of the metal, the hiss of the steam. This is my life, this is my dream. Ain't no glory, ain't no fame, but there's pride in the grind and honor in the name. For every bone tightened, for every being raised, this is my anthem, my life's praise. I got steel in my veins and calloused hands to prove. Built this life on blood and grit, I've got nothing left to lose. The weight of the world won't bring me down. I stand my ground in this factory town. Through the fire, through the pain, I got steel in my veins. Every star's a story, every line's a fight, every drop of sweat under the neon light. We build the bridges, we forge the way, we keep the wheels turning every single day. I got steel in my veins and calloused hands to prove. Built this life on blood and grit, I've got nothing left to lose. The weight of the world won't bring me down. I stand my ground in this factory town. Through the fire, through the pain, I got steel in my veins. So raise a glass to the ones who know the strength it takes to keep the world in tow. From the sparks of the forge to the pouring rain, we carry on with steel in our veins. Met you under that Texas sky, the Lone Star sparkle in your eye. Roots in the dirt, hearts on fire, love burned fast like a fence line fire. The scent of wildflowers filled the air, your laugh was freedom wild and rare. But the kind of love that shines so bright fades like the sun at the edge of the night. You were whiskey, Texas, and wildflowers, burning bright but gone too soon. Caught in midnight hours, fading with the morning moon. I still feel the echo of your power, whiskey, Texas, and wildflowers. Your touch was fire, kiss was sweet, like the heat of the summer on a dusty street. We danced through fields, neath a violet sky. Every moment with you I was alive. But the open road was calling your name, and I knew I'd never hold you tame. Some loves are meant to set you free, but they leave a scar that won't let you be. You were whiskey, Texas, and wildflowers, burning bright but gone too soon. A wild heart caught in midnight hours, fading with the morning moon. I still feel the echo of your power, whiskey, Texas, and wildflowers. The touch was fire, your kiss was sweet, like the heat of the summer on a dusty street. We danced through fields, neath a violet sky. Every moment with you I was alive. But the open road was calling your name, and I knew I'd never hold you tame. Some loves are meant to set you free, but they leave a scar that won't let you be. You were whiskey, Texas, and wildflowers, burning bright but gone too soon. A wild heart caught in midnight hours, fading with the morning moon. I still feel the echo of your power, whiskey, Texas, and wildflowers. So here I stand in this empty field, with nothing left but the love I feel. You were my fire, my fleeting bloom. Whiskey, Texas, and wildflowers, gone too soon.
There's a bottle half empty on the windowsill, and the scent of wildflowers lingers still. He left his boots by the old oak tree, and the ghost of his love still walks with me. The Texas wind carries a song tonight of whiskey, tears, and fading light. Whiskey and wildflowers, they both leave a mark. One burns your throat, the other your heart, under a lone star sky where the pain feels right. I'm healing slowly in the soft moonlight. Memories bloom where the heartache towers, in the bittersweet scent of whiskey and wildflowers. The bluebonnets sway by the weathered fence line, and I see a shadow in the fading sunshine. The porch creaks like the echoes of our fight, but I'm finding my strength in this quiet night. The pain's still sharp, but the edges will fade, like a sunset melting into the day. Whiskey and wildflowers, they both leave a mark. One burns your throat, the other your heart, under a lone star sky where the pain feels right. I'm healing slowly in the soft moonlight. Memories bloom where the heartache towers, in the bittersweet scent of whiskey and wildflowers. Electric strings cry out in the night, a melody of lost turns into light. The open road calls with the freedom it brings, and the Texas breeze whispers brand new things. Whiskey and wildflowers, they both leave a mark. One burns your throat, the other your heart, under a lone star sky where the pain feels right. I'm healing slowly in the soft moonlight. Memories bloom where the heartache towers, in the bittersweet scent of whiskey and wildflowers. Now the bottle's empty, but my heart is full. The pain's gone soft, the horizon pulls. Wildflowers bloom where sorrow once stayed, and I'm standing strong in their sweet bouquet. Now the bottle's empty, but my heart is full. The pain's gone soft, the horizon pulls. While old flowers bloom where sorrow once stayed, and I'm standing strong in their sweet bouquet. The open road, the wide horizon, sun sinking low, the day's surprising. Your hand in mine, the wheel steady spin. Every mile feels like home again. The radio's playing our favorite song. The hum of the tires keeps rolling along. Two dreamers chasing the setting sun, out here together, life's just begun. Heartstrings and highways tied together, never apart. Every mile's a melody written in our hearts. Through the curves and crossroads, the storms and the stars. Heartstrings and highways, this love of ours. We've seen the rain, we felt the fire. Sometimes the road gets tough and the nights are tired, but your laughter's my compass, your smile my map. In this crazy journey I've got all I'll ever lack. The engine roars and the world flies by. Every road sign's a memory in the blink of an eye. From the Rockies peaks to the bayous bend, this is the story we'll tell to the end. Heartstrings and highways tied together, never apart. Every mile's a melody written in our hearts. Through the curves and crossroads, the storms and the stars. Heartstrings and highways, this love of ours. Every sunrise brings a brand new start. Every sunset seals it in our hearts. No destination, just the ride. With you by my side, I've got nothing to hide. Heartstrings and highways tied together, never apart. Every mile's a melody written in our hearts. Through the curves and crossroads, the storms and the stars. Heartstrings and highways, this love of ours. So here we go, wherever it leads, on this endless road with you and me. Heartstrings and highways, our journey's theme. Together forever, chasing the dream.
I packed my bags at the break of dawn. The same old town, I had to move on. Dust on my boots, a map in my hand. I'm a runaway soul, no master, no plan. The hum of the engine is my melody. Every mile ahead is a part of me. In the rearview mirror, the past fades away. I'm chasing tomorrow on the open highway. With gravel and gasoline, I'm carving out my dream. The road is all I need. Freedom's fire burns hot in me. Chasing down the highway blues under skies of endless hues. With gravel and gasoline, I'm finally breaking free. The wind in my hair, the sun on my face. This old Chevy's my saving grace. No roots to tie me, no chains to hold. The spirit of the wild is worth more than gold. Every town I pass has a story to tell. A broken heart here, a rebel raising hell. But I'm not stopping, not slowing down. This restless heart is bound to roam around. With gravel and gasoline, I'm carving out my dream. The road is all I need. Freedom's fire burns hot in me. Chasing down the highway blues under skies of endless hues. With gravel and gasoline, I'm finally breaking free. Yeah. Lights cut through the midnight mist. A life like this, it's hard to resist. Every mile a verse, every turn around, I'm writing my story one stride at a time. With gravel and gasoline, I'm carving out my dream. The road is all I need. Freedom's fire burns hot in me. Chasing down the highway blues under skies of endless hues. With gravel and gasoline, I'm finally breaking free. So here I go with the stars above, on a road paved with dust and love. No turning back, no in between, just gravel and gasoline. Gravel and gasoline. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gravel and gasoline. Yeah. brand on my back, a dusty old road and a weathered track. Ghost towns whisper of lives left behind, but the shadows can't outrun a restless mind. The Rio Grande winds like a serpent's spine. It calls my name, but it ain't a friend of mine. Outlaws don't rest, we keep moving on, chasing the echoes of a long lost song. With every mile the past fades away, but it's right on my heels at the end of the day. The edge is where we're put to the test. Outlaws don't rest, no we don't rest. The stars burn bright on a Texas night. They light my path, but they can't make it right. The wind carries secrets I'll never tell, a drifter's truth in the quiet of hell. I got a 6-string in the back of my ride, playing songs for the sins I can't let slide. Outlaws don't rest, we keep moving on, chasing the echoes of a long lost song. With every mile the past fades away, but it's right on my heels at the end of the day. The edge is where we're put to the test. Outlaws don't rest, no we don't rest. No, we don't rest. Our Monica wails like a midnight train, mourning the freedom that feels like a chain. I stop to wonder if peace could be real, but the road calls louder than anything I feel. Outlaws don't rest, we keep moving on, chasing the echoes of a long lost song. With every mile the past fades away, but it's right on my heels at the end of the day. The edge is where we're put to the test. Outlaws don't rest, no we don't rest. Can't outrun, a drifter's life is never done. With the desert at my back and the stars as my guest, I'll ride forever. Outlaws don't rest.
He's got a Lone Star beer in his weathered hand, a dusty old buckle, a hard-working man. His eyes catch a sway in a sundress and boots. She's tapping to the rhythm, but staying aloof. Under the glow of a flickering neon sign, two broken hearts waiting for the right time. There's dust on the edge of the dance floor tonight, two-step ballads and a soft Texas light. Her boots meet his as the heartbreak fades, kicking up the past, making room for a change. In a world of neon, they're finding something more, love in the dust on the edge of the dance floor. She's got a story that's etched in the smile. He's been running from his for a while, but the jukebox plays and the moment feels right. So he sets down his beer and steps into the night. With a nervous laugh, she takes his hand, and the floor gives way to a one-song plan. There's dust on the edge of the dance floor tonight, two-step ballads and a soft Texas light. Her boots meet his as the heartbreak fades, kicking up the past, making room for a change. In a world of neon, they're finding something more, love in the dust on the edge of the dance floor. Steel guitar cries as their boots find the beat, electric riffs echo their hearts retreat. Out the door past the old honky-tonk glow, two souls chasing where the wild winds blow. There's dust on the edge of the dance floor tonight, two-step ballads and a soft Texas light. Her boots meet his as the heartbreak fades, kicking up the past, making room for a change. In a world of neon, they're finding something more, love in the dust on the edge of the dance floor. stays of a small town spark on a sweet summer's day. They're long gone now, chasing what they're destined for, but it started with dust on the edge of the dance floor. He's got a Lone Star beer in his weathered hand, a dusty old buckle, a hard-working man. His eyes catch a sway in a sundress and boots. She's tapping to the rhythm, but staying aloof. Under the glow of a flickering neon sign, two broken hearts waiting for the right time. There's dust on the edge of the dance floor tonight, two-step ballads and a soft Texas light. Her boots meet his as the heartbreak fades, kicking up the past, making room for a change. In a world of neon, they're finding something more, love in the dust on the edge of the dance floor. She's got a story that's etched in her smile. He's been running from his for a while, but the jukebox plays and the moment feels right. So he sets down his beer and steps into the night. With a nervous laugh, she takes his hand, and the floor gives way to a warm song playing. There's dust on the edge of the dance floor tonight, two-step ballads and a soft Texas light. Her boots meet his as the heartbreak fades, kicking up the past, making room for a change. In a world of neon, they're finding something more, love in the dust on the edge of the dance floor. Steel guitar cries as their boots find the beat. Electric riffs echo, their hearts retreat. Out the door, past the old honky-tonk glow, two souls chasing where the wild winds blow. There's dust on the edge of the dance floor tonight, two-step ballads and a soft Texas light. Her boots meet his as the heartbreak fades, kicking up the past, making room for a change. In a world of neon, they're finding something more, love in the dust on the edge of the dance floor. The dust settles down, but the memory stays of a small town spark on a sweet summer's day. They're long gone now, chasing what they're destined for, but it started with dust on the edge of the dance floor. Crown, shadows stretch long on the outskirts of town. The desert's alive with a haunting sound. Coyotes cry where the lost are found. I'm driving fast on this old dirt road, chasing a feeling I've never known. It's a coyote night, wild and free. The wind howls out like it's calling me. Under a sky full of diamond light, I'll leave my scars in the dust tonight. Running with the wild where my soul takes flight. Let my heart break loose on a coyote night. Leather on the seat and fire in my veins. Every mile I leave, I shed my chains. The stars map out a new frontier. I've got no regrets, just the open here. I hear their call, it cuts through the dark. A chorus for the restless and the brave of heart. It's a coyote sea of freedom where life begins. It's a coyote night, wild and free. The wind howls out like it's calling me. Under a sky full of diamond light, I'll leave my scars in the dust tonight. Running with the wild where my soul takes flight. Let my heart break loose on a coyote night. Dawn will come, but I'll never forget the taste of the wild, the thrill of the bed. Under the moon where the spirits ignite, I found myself on a coyote night. The moon hangs low like a tarnished crown. Tosses her boots in the back of her truck, a suitcase of dreams and a heart out of luck. The smell of leather, the dust in the air, the cheers of the crowd still linger back there. She's known the thrill of the 8-second ride, but a voice keeps calling her to the other side. So she's chasing that skyline, leaving stars in the dust, trading rodeo lights for a life she can trust. It's a bittersweet road, but her spirit won't lie. She waves to her past with a tear in her eye. It's the rodeo queen's goodbye. The lover she's kissed and the friends that she's made, like rodeo roses, they'll wilt and they'll fade. She knows every exit on this winding highway, but the city ahead feels like a new day. She hums a tune as the radio plays, holding tight to her faith on this long interstate. She's chasing that skyline, leaving stars in the dust, trading rodeo lights for a life she can trust. It's a bittersweet road, but her spirit won't lie. She waves to her past with a tear in her eye. It's the rodeo queen's goodbye. The lover she's kissed and the friends that she's made, like rodeo roses, they'll wilt and they'll fade. She knows every exit on this winding highway, but the city ahead feels like a new day. She hums a tune as the radio plays goodbye. Her heartstrings pull, but her hands are steady. The road gets rough, but she's always been ready. There's a fire inside that won't let her fall. She's more than a queen, she's breaking it all. She's chasing that skyline, leaving stars in the dust, trading rodeo lights for a life she can trust. It's a bittersweet road, but her spirit won't lie. She waves to her past with a tear in her eye. It's the rodeo queen's goodbye. The tires hum low as the city lights gleam. She smiles to herself, it's the start of her dream. The saddle she's leaving, the memories won't die, but it's time for the rodeo queen's goodbye.